welcome to another episode of Watercolor with Sunil Kalbandi. So, we will do, as I said, just like we will do a landscape. I'm just trying to find my pencil. I got two young kids, so it's always a challenge to find all my stuff. They keep moving around. So, the paper I'm using is a 1/8 sheet of Saunders. So again, these are very quick sketches. What I understand is the videos which are like less than half an hour tend to do slightly better. So most of the topics I pick are less than those kind of minutes. So I'm going to do a quick drawing. So as I said, it's like it's and then there is a winding river. Okay. So that's the winding river, and it's a winter scene. So that's your winding river. There's a little bit of reflection, and we will see. But that is all we are trying to think about. Is like there's a little bit of mountain. There's a little bit of because it's winter, so it will have some warmer tones. Even though this is a summer, but this is a simple, a nice exercise just to try doing it. I'm using. Yep. So bear with me. We will. I'm going to just clean the palette a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. So if I can find my tissue, there's a little bit of tissue on my left hand side. And again, thank you for making time to watch watercolor and then make some time doing watercolor. Watercolor is such a fantastic medium. I'm so biased. I've been doing it for like 15 years and I love it. It's a wonderful medium, and that there's always, I'm adding a little bit of white and then a little bit of yellow ochre. It has a little bit of pink. Recently I've been doing some flower watercolor classes, so there's a little bit of red and other things. So I'm going to just check the color. The color seems all right. So it's just a nice warm background. Very quick again. This is what we are trying to aim it for. Under 30 minutes or 15 minutes. We'll see how it goes. I'll just have a little bit of gray, a little bit of red, and I'm putting in some blues. This one is cobalt blue. So very quick, couple of brush strokes, and I have my dryer with me, and also I'm gonna do the river. So I'm just coming in, paying attention not to go over the line. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you go a little bit over the line, but I'm just trying to do some of these colors, and again coming back, dipping in those colors from the sky as well. So a little bit blue, so that sort of a color. So warm, and it has a hint of brown, and then also slightly more darker burnt sienna here. While it's wet, I'm just adding some colors so that you can see once I add some warmer tone colors, it will make sense. Okay, at this stage I will I left a little bit of okay, and I think it's a good time as any just to quickly drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush and continue with some of the warmer tone. warmer tone trees. I will come in and add a layer of shadows, but at this stage it's just again at 1/3. When you are putting in an interesting feature, I would just put it at 1/3. Think about either put it here or put it there. So a little warmer. Couple of branch. And I'm going to add some shadow tones. So burnt umber and some raw umber. And if needed, I will dip into some grays. So I will dip into a little bit of gray and add some trunks. Couple of random branches. So yeah. So that's where your tree is. And then maybe I'm going to come in, add another tree over here. Okay, again, keep in mind this is sort of a winter scene. And while things are going, I'm going to just come in, add some dry brush strokes. Oh, it's still not dry. Level 1 sienna. I'm just using the side of the brush. Maybe a couple of flicks. And then come back here. And then keep in mind we still need to add reflection to the river itself. We'll come to that one in a second. And then let's treat the river. So the river will make it a little more dark. Maybe add a little bit of burnt sienna, some Algerian red. Get a little bit of warmth. So some colors. Shadows. And again, not to forget the tree as well. So, okay, I'm going to just wet the brush and then let it dry a little bit. And then play around the edge. A little bit of gray. Couple of places a little more gray. Darker gray, darker tones, just to show where the highlights are. Couple of reeds. And not forget a little shadows as well. And some shadows. Okay, so very simple, straightforward. Let me just quickly dry. I can see I can add a couple more darker branches here, so I'm just coming in. A couple more darker branch. And a couple more small different type of trees. Okay. And a quick signature. And we shall call it there. Let me just darken this one a little bit. Okay. That's a quick video. I think it's probably less than 15 minutes, I guess. And you have no idea how many times I've recorded and not pressed the record button. So this time looks like it's recording, and hopefully the audio is picking up the audio. Thank you for watching. I will see you in another video. And also, can you check out, there's a new podcast called Wet on Wet. It's me interviewing other great artists. I'm sure you guys will love it. Please subscribe, help, follow. That will help me tremendously. Till next time, cheers and bye.